Hey guys, I'm gonna be answering your questions now. What I'm gonna do is go through them one by one from the earliest one that was asked, and I'm gonna work my way up. So first one is Team Satellite Fall. I know you're done with Halo Machinimas, but will you ever go into consideration of finishing season 4 of the Unsociables instead of leaving it unfinished? On my Facebook page for the Unsociables, I asked people if they wanted a final episode of the Unsociables, and most people have said yes. And I kind of want to do one too, just because, it is kind of sad to leave it the way it is, and I should end it, give it some closure. So I think sometime in the summer I'm going to actually make a final episode, but I'm doing one. I'm not going to do another 5 episodes to finish the season. I'm sorry, but I'm sick of Halo right now. Next question. Nexus Katana. What color shirt am I wearing? I have no idea. I'm just going to say a generic color like black. Next question. Isaac Greville. Do you remember being Thunderwolf X and the EPF? Yes, I remember that. For those of you who don't know, it's just there's this chat site that I used to play on, and I started this big organization, and became very popular, and then I was like, no, I'm too old for this, so I sold the account. Made quite a bit of profit off of that, actually, so I don't feel like it was a total waste of time. Moving on, XRay, LuxRay, do you like waffles? Yes, I do. I like crispy, warm waffles with butter and maple syrup, because I'm Canadian, obviously. Next question, is it going to be the next Unsociables in Halo 5? They're playable elites. If not, are you planning on machinimas in the future, or are you still in university? Anyways, hope you uploading more exciting content in the meantime. Okay, these are just replies. Okay, so Halo 5 I'm not buying, I'll tell you that. I'll get into that later because people have asked me questions about 343, or at least I think they did, but I'll answer that at some point. And yeah, I'm still in university. It's my last semester and finishing soon. But I'm still going to make machinimas, hopefully, in the summer. But it won't be on Halo. It's going to be on GTA for my Injustice Department series. Next question. The Precise Gamer Dude, do you know the Muffin Man? I know the song, so I guess I know the Muffin Man, kind of. I don't know where I'm going with this. Anyway, XO Dual Gaming. Hi, Mike. I was wondering when the next Unsociables would come out and the next GTA one. So as for when they're coming out, probably after I'm done school, because when I work, I like to focus on one thing at a time. I don't like to juggle and multitask. I like to put all my effort into one thing. And so if I'm multitasking, I can't do that. So I'm waiting until school is done so I can actually do this stuff. So what's going to happen to the Unsociables? Asks DJ Pun 3. Well, like I said, I'm just going to do that final episode, and then that's it for that. Next question. Turd Guy 36. How do you deal with assholes who get you to record lines for them a year ago and still haven't released a machinima because it's still a work in progress? On a different note, what inspired you to make videos, not just machinima, any video? I remember answering this in the old Q&A. Music is a huge thing that inspires me. I remember for my first machinima, I was listening to the Mass Effect 2 soundtrack, and there's that song that happens when the ship is being attacked by the Reapers, and I was like, this song is really good. I want to make something that goes along with this song, and that's what inspired me to make my first video. And but that's for action stuff. For funny things, I have inside jokes between friends, and I tend to want to make episodes out of these jokes and then expose these inside jokes to everyone, and then everyone's saying it, and I find that really funny. The whole "you want to see my dick" thing. I have a friend who would just say this in a pedophile voice to 13-year-olds playing Call of Duty, and they would just get fucking creeped out, and that's where the idea of Bros came. Just my friend just being hilarious on Xbox. Next question. XL Dual Gaming again. I'm making machinima right now, so any tips for young machinima detectors like me? That's what he wrote. I'm just reading it. I assume he meant directors. Okay. I know a lot of people make generic machinimas, with UNSC versus the Covenant. We have a special plot twist. We have a viewpoint from the elites this time. I don't know. No, I can't stand watching that anymore. It's, oh my god, like, create your own universe. Don't just borrow from Halo just because it's convenient. That is, for me. I mean, other people like that shit. I don't. But you're asking me, so I'm telling you. If you really want to stand out there, make something different and make it, make people want to watch more. So just try to do something unique. Make your own universe. Make your own kind of story. That's all I can give you right now. Goku Senpai, where's Rise of the Spartans 10? Quoted every 12-year-old. Well, I don't make it, and I know he's not making anymore. So that's all I can tell you. I don't think it's gonna happen. Sorry, guys. Brody Pinnell, was there ever really tough times getting yourself on Halo Reach to film and do body acting sessions? And do you see yourself ever returning to Halo Reach for the memories, or just plain sick of Reach? I know I am. Yeah, I hate body acting in general, because it's time consuming, and some people screw up. And I have good body actors, but some, like, all it takes is one person to fuck up everything for everyone, but I am happy with the finished product, so I guess that's what makes me come back, obviously. But the body acting, I would say, of the whole, like, creation process is the most annoying part for me. Next question. Michael Buxton, I saw at the bottom of the description for episode 1 of Injustice Department that you wouldn't make episode 2 until server problems get better. That true? Yes, that is true, because I'm not exaggerating. I would spend 3 hours trying to get all my body actors together in one scene, because every time, we would have, we have a scene with 5 people. 4 people would join, no problem, and the 5th guy, it would just kick him out. He couldn't join. There was just so many problems, and we just literally could not start because I did not have everyone ready, and the servers were just not cooperating for everyone. And it was a huge pain in the ass, and I'm not gonna waste my time or other people's time because the servers are not working properly. I'm gonna wait until they fix it, until it's more consistent. So when I get on, I could start acting within 10 minutes of turning on my Xbox and not 4.5 hours. Next question. David Gunner, do you want to see my dick, Mike? Depends on your age, really. I don't know your age, so I'm going to say yes. Moving on. Icy Flame Skull, why did you stop the Insociables? I'm so tired of Halo Reach. I want something new to work with. And for my sitcom series, Halo is just, it really doesn't fit the universe at all. I mean, you have people in spacesuits, their arms are frozen halfway up, they have guns pointing at each other in the middle of a conversation. I just don't think it's very accessible to people who don't watch machinima. So, like, if I showed a friend who has no idea what machinima is, they're like, why are their hands up? Why are they dressed like that? Are they robots? I've actually had people ask that. And if I use GTA, they'll know what's going on, People are dressed normally, they don't have stupid arm postures. It's a beautiful game too. I think it's just time for me to move on. Joshua Hillary, can you say I'm swift like a fatty? Okay, yeah. I'm swift like a fatty at Taco Bell. I hope you enjoyed that. Is there a way to actually teach assholes booting for no reason is stupid? This is by Dude Guy Games. Well, for no reason, then you shouldn't be getting kicked, but, I'm gonna assume there is no reason. But if you're killing people and whatnot, then you should get kicked. But, I mean, you could also not be cooperating or listening, and that's also a problem. And, it's stressful for directors to try and, get everyone coordinated, and one guy is just like, oh, well, I'm just gonna go on YouTube for a bit and look at videos and, just not, like, fully there with their attention. Geeks Infos, do you have a girlfriend? Yes, I do. I've been with her for 2 years. It was a joke, okay. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, yeah, sorry, I was just reading the rest of the question myself. Yeah, I have a girlfriend. I've been with her for over 2 years now. Things are great. But yeah, I have no problem like telling you that. I'm not. Oh my god, that's personal information. Those people annoy me. I'm sorry. Blake C. Machinima, if we went on a date, what is the first thing you would say to me? I would say, you're paying for me, right? That's probably what I would say. Exported Mean 7, I would like to ask if you plan on making Machinima and Halo 5 or MCC. First of all, I sold MCC because that game is an embarrassment. And Halo 5 I'm not buying because 343. Russell Sands, how long do you think it will take for the servers to get better? They seem to have gotten better within the past few days from playing heists. I mean, there'd be like one person in a while that couldn't connect, but for the most part, we weren't spending like 3 hours trying to get people together, so that's good. An Angry Atheist, have you ever thought of doing game recommendations like you did with Shadow of Mordor? Yeah, if you want. I mean, I know those videos don't get too many views, but I mean, it's, you know, I like uploading what I want to upload. I'm not like, oh, I better not upload that because my fan base won't like that. Like, come on. Like, I started this channel uploading stuff I wanted to, and I'm not going to change that. But if a game really stands out for me, yeah, I'll recommend it. But it's, you know, many games these days don't impress me enough to actually go and do that. But Shadow of Mordor was one of them. Austin Mitchell, can I make machinimas with you one day? Well, I don't know what you mean by make them with me. I don't usually have like co-directors when I make some videos, so I'm sorry about that, but it's nothing personal. But I mean, you can body act if you want, but I don't usually roll with co-directors. Josh Bell, what are your future plans in terms of career or non-machinima related stuff like jobs or living conditions? Well, I want to be a police officer. I've known that since high school. I just really want that job. I don't want to sit in an office for 40 years staring at a computer, worrying about sales or companies. Or I just want to be out there doing something else than that. And I don't know. That's where some of my inspiration for Injustice Department comes from. It flows from my aspiration to become part of law enforcement. I just think that would be... I can't really describe it anymore. I mean, everyone has their dream job, and it's just like, that's what I want to do because so-and-so, and that's what it is for me. Sierra 107, everyone took all the good questions, lol. If you could work with any director or actor, who would it be, and what would the movie that you work on with him or her be about? Well, I don't really, like, actively seek to work with anyone. I kind of just do my own thing. Yeah. The people that I wanted to work with, I've already worked with. You know, my friends like Arbiter, Evan, because I'm helping him with True Crime Los Santos 2. The first one's not even out yet, but it's coming out soon, and you guys are really going to like it. But in terms of, yeah, I voice act for anyone if you consider that working with any director. I'm pretty open to doing that. That's fine. I enjoy doing it. Next question. Do you love us like your fans? Yes, I like my fans. I'm surprised you guys even still care that I've been taking a long hiatus, but I'm glad you guys still tolerate me. And next question. Dumber Orange 927. What do you think of the Halo 5 beta? I played for maybe 2 days and then I deleted it. I don't know. It was just not very fun to me. Yeah, not much more to say. Dumber Orange 927. How did you start doing machinimas? Well, as I answered in a previous question, I was listening to the Mass Effect 2 soundtrack, and I really liked that song with the shipping attack in the beginning, and I just made a machinima on it, and then I kind of just went on and made more videos from that once the first one got really popular. Brian McNeil, hey Mike, I'm a huge fan of The Unsociables, and I watch pretty much every day. Oh, that's cool, actually. Is the series still going to go on, or are you done with it? I miss the show, and I want to see more of Mike and Pat, and James and Connor and Hayden and Natalie. Oh, and oh yes, of course, Bros. But yeah, the question is The Unsociables going to continue? Thank you for your time, B-Mac. Like I said before, I'm going to do one more episode, and that's it. It's just going to be like a goodbye episode and give closure to the series. because I do agree that it's not fair to end it so abruptly without any closure. So I'm gonna do that. But if you're worried about Mike and Pat and Connor and James and all that, their personalities, I'm not gonna say their characters because that was a mistake, but their personalities will be imported into new characters in Justice Department. So you have Detective Michael Clark, and he acts a lot like Mike in The Unsociables, and then you have Pat, who's kind of like Matthew James. He's kind of just like silly and dumb. James, Connor, Hayden. I'll try to bring those personalities back. So it's gonna feel pretty much the same kind of vibe you got from The Unsociables, but just a different engine and a new premise to the whole series. Next question. Toa AF. Hey Mike, how you doing? How's life and such? Do you like random questions? Why do you like them? Have all of these questions gotten annoying yet? Should I stop asking questions? Now I'm just messing around with the questions after the second one. Yeah, life's pretty good. Like I said, I'm done school soon, and yeah, things are going good with my girlfriend. Not much more to say, but thanks for the question. Next question. What are your thoughts on Garuso? He's a cool guy, I guess. Not much to say. CM Studios. And for my questions there. 1, what do you think of the community like a thing? Would you join me, help, or none? 2, do you have any tips on how to get your videos noticed or seen? Would you play a game with me? What about a YouTube community like channel? Okay, first question. For community sites, I'm not usually a fan, and that's because of what I said earlier. If I want to do something, I want to put like 100% of my effort into it, and I don't know. I just don't see myself doing that with some community websites. It's just not really my thing. I like the idea, but I don't know. It's not really for me. Do you have any tips on how to get your videos noticed or seen? Like I told another guy, make something unique. Don't make some Spartans versus Covenant. Big war, UNSC, blah blah blah, Rogue Spartan. No, don't do that. Just for the love of God, please don't do that. There are so many of those, and your video will just get drowned in the generic pool of Spartan versus Covenant machinima. Would I want to play a game with you? Yeah, sure, why not? If you have an Xbox One and the games I play, I'll play with you. And what about a YouTube community like channel? Same thing for number 1. I'm just not really into that idea. Chris Meal. So you're giving up on The Unsociables. Do you have any long-term plans for your channel at all? Yeah, I plan to at least finish a season of Injustice Department and see how that goes. But beyond that, I'm not really sure. I'm just going to focus on what I'm doing at the moment. Next question. Pep, are you having fun with heists? If so, what's your favorite mission? Yes, I'm having fun with heists. They're a lot more elaborate than I thought they would be. First of all, I thought they would just be like a text on your phone saying, oh, do a heist. Okay, and it's just like a 10-minute mission or something. But it was really like fleshed out. They had cutscenes and dialogue and all this stuff. It's basically like the story missions in single player. I'm just really impressed with that. I would say my favorite mission would be I think the prison break, but I haven't done them all. I hear the 5th one is really good. So I'll get back to you on that. How's Injustice Department coming along? Well, it's I haven't written anything yet, but I want to focus on school first, and then when summer comes around, I'll start working on that. And then people will be out of school, so it'll be more consistent in terms of getting body actors to help me out and stuff, instead of like, oh, I got a paper due, I got this due, I have bedtime, I don't know. Okay, I don't need to worry about that in the summer. Next question. Nolan Tortorici. Have you decided if you can continue The Unsociables? Well, I'm going to do the goodbye episode, and then that's about it. TCG Swift. What is your greatest mistake you ever made? I think you meant made. Actually, it's I thought about this quite. I saw it before, and I was trying to think of one, but I have one. It was like my 18th or 19th birthday. I had friends buying me drinks, like so many. I was just having them all, and before I knew it, I woke up in a hospital, half naked on a stretcher at 7 in the morning, still drunk, and this guy comes up to me. He's like, "Yeah, you had a little bit too much to drink last night," and I was just like, because I was still drunk, I was like, "Oh my god, this is a weird dream," but it was not a dream. It was a reality, and it just kind of scared me because, I mean, yeah, I wound up in a hospital, but I could have wound up, in jail for doing something illegal, and I wouldn't have any idea what I did. And it's just that scares me, that I have no control over what I'm doing. So never again am I like drinking that much in my life. Next question. Would you consider making a final episode of The Unsociables to finish the series instead of leaving it empty? I can understand if you don't enjoy it, but it would be great. Love and Justice Department, though. Yep, I've answered this before. I'm gonna aim to do a goodbye episode to give some closure, and yeah. So hope you're happy with that. Thunder Studio 7. Do you like having moist showers or baths? Yes, I do. I actually like baths. I know people are like, oh, you're too old for that. Oh, that's kind of weird. I don't think so. I don't know. I like a good bath. Just lying there, chilling, and you don't have to like stand or anything. You're just laying there, chilling in some hot water. I find that fun. Next question. J80 Car, do you have any hilarious stories to tell? Have fun with that. Yeah, the only thing that comes to mind is waking up half naked on a stretcher after drinking too much. Yeah, that was pretty, it was hilarious to tell now, but at the time it's just kind of freaky. Yeah. I'm not going to go into too many more stories for one reason, I can't think of any, and two, I don't want to drag out this video too long. Next question. Actually, I've got two questions apparently. Gizmo4577, I've got two. Would you like to be a part of my machinima, body or voice, whatever is fine? And could I be voice actor in yours? Yes, I'm 12 years old, but I'm mature and kind of have a deep voice. Okay. As I said before, I do voices for random machinimas, that's fine. Not a big deal. For body acting, I hate directing body acting, so body acting for other people is just equally as dreadful for me. And yeah, if I'm looking for voice actors, I'll post a video or something and have auditions, and you can audition. Moving on. What editing programs do you use? What recording equipment do you use? And can you check this out and tell me what you think and what I should change? Okay, this is by Wolf Gaming Productions. So the first question, I use Sony Vegas 10. Number 2, recording equipment, I use Elgato Game Capture. And number 3, can you check this out? It looks like a very sketchy link, so I don't know if I'm going to click that. If you can send me like a YouTube link, that would be a little more authentic. Next question. Do you think Halo 4 sucked or Reach? Halo 4, okay. Oh, okay. I can't go too much into this, but Halo 4 was Halo 4 was okay. I like the gameplay, but they just took out the Forge thing. It just still boggles my mind how they fucking like oh we forgot to put in nudge and zoom. Sorry guys. I mean, holy shit, that is just so like ridiculous. I know it's a tiny thing, but there are other things about Halo 4 that were just like kind of weird too, like the whole weapon lowering and walking and raising. Like, why do they have to go and change that? Like, really, come on. For Reach was good in its time, but it's been what, almost 4.5 years now. It's time for me to move on. So yeah. Melon Boy, when is the next Unsociables coming out, and are you starting any other projects? Yeah, next Unsociables is probably going to be in the summer for the final goodbye episode, and starting any projects, I don't know, but I've already started in Justice Department, so I'm going to be working on that. Next question. By Travis Faulkner. Will you ever start something like a podcast with Arbiter and some other connected channels? It won't take long to edit and will give us fans something to watch while you work on other projects and school stuff. And I don't know. I never thought about that before, but it doesn't seem like too bad of an idea. First of all, because it's just easy to make, and if fans want that, then I'm for that. But some people might be like, oh, this channel is getting lazy now. You're not making videos. You're just doing commentaries. But like I said it before, I upload what I want and what I want to upload. It's been that way since I started the channel, and I'm not going to change that. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Next question, Amazing Tyler. Did somebody order a pizza? well, I don't know. I think pizzas are being ordered every day, so I guess it is accurate to say that someone ordered a pizza. Ninja Assassin 726. When are you finishing the Unsociables, and could you work on a machinima with LLLECS7LLL? And also, could you feature Arbiter 617 and his characters in the Unsociables? And could you play COD Zombies with You Always Win and Syndicate Project, and play GTA Online with Vanos Gaming and H2O Delirious? There's just a bunch of gamer tags. Okay, I'm not going to read that, but I'm finishing the Unsociables in the summer, like I've answered before. And I don't know who these people are. Like, I know Vanos, and but he's pretty famous. He's not going to play with a random guy with me, and I'm not too interested in playing with him. Not that I don't like him, it's just I like playing with people I know personally. It's just much more fun. And I play on Xbox, to answer your last question. This guy, Advanced Gamers Online. Yeah, what happened to Unsociables? Well, I took a break because I was bored of Halo Reach, and people have requested the final episode, so it's going to come back for a final episode in the summer. VZ Confined, do you still play Reach, or would you ever make a lobby and just play with subs? No, I don't play Reach anymore. I don't even play my Xbox 360 anymore. But I don't mind playing with subs in GTA Online for Xbox One. Like, I like how you can have many players in the lobby, and I'll just start up a lobby and anyone can join and play with me. That's fine. So yeah, I will do that. And 000, can you do a machinima on Manager's Dream from the Unsociables? No, probably not. Sorry. It's just I'm done with that engine, so I'm not going to be making any more. So yeah. Okay, this YouTube is bullshit because I know Arbiter asked me a question and now it's not here. I press all comments for the first, first of all, I fucking press all comments, that's what I meant to say, and I don't get all comments. I get fucking ones that YouTube decides to show me and just fucking block out other ones. I mean, I don't know how many others I'm missing. I'll go to top comments and see if there are any new questions. Yeah, look, there's some new questions here. Okay, so I think I'll do the top comments now. Okay, new questions. Will you ever meet Arbiter 617 in real life? If you do, will your parents approve of you leaving to meet someone you know online? Do you miss Halo Reach? How's your girlfriend? Are you done with university? What kind of TV shows do you watch now? What is your career in real life? Oh, these are a lot of questions. Okay, I'll just answer them one by one quickly because I don't have that much time. Will you ever meet Arbiter 617 in real life? If you do, will your parents approve? I don't know if I'll meet him in real life. I'm not opposed to the idea. I met Sam in real life from Small Productions, and it was fine, but I mean, if I happen to have money or he happens to have money, I wouldn't mind meeting him, and my parents really don't care. Do I miss Halo Reach? No, not really. How's your girlfriend? She's doing well. She's also finishing school soon, and yeah, we're doing well. Are you done with the university? Not yet. I'm finished in about a month and a half, I guess. What kind of TV shows do you watch now? What I'm watching now is Friends. It's on Netflix, the whole series, and it's actually really funny. I used to watch it as a kid, but I didn't really follow the series. I kind of just watched episodes when they were on. And Joey, Chandler, the guys of the show are pretty funny, so I like watching it for that. What is your career in real life? I don't really have a career yet, but I do plan to have a career in law enforcement. Will you ever get an Apple computer one day? Not likely. I mean, I don't really see a reason to. I'm fine with Windows. Do you have any pets? Yeah, I have some cats. Pops, Sheba, and Junior are their names. Do you play an instrument? I used to play drums in high school, and then I played, clarinet, trumpet, the things that, I don't know. I mean, everyone plays an instrument. I assume every school has music class, so... do you lift, bro? I used to. I'm going to have to start lifting again if I want to go into law enforcement. So I plan to do that in the summer. Did you play any sports in high school? Not really. Like, outside of school? No. But in gym class? Well, yeah. Which table did you sit at when you were in high school? Geek, preppy. I think, I mean, there weren't assigned tables or anything, but my friends, I guess you can consider kind of geeks. And are you popular in real life? I there's no way to really quantify that. I have friends. I guess I don't know. I don't count the friends I have. Okay, next question. Costly Cactus Gaming. Do you have any plans for other machinimas? How well is Injustice? God, I can't read today. Let me just start over. Do you have any plans for other machinimas? How well is Injustice Department coming along? And do you have any last plans for Halo machinimas? For other machinimas, yes. But oh, you meant okay. Other than Injustice Department and the Insociables, no, not really. Injustice Department is going well. It's not really going yet. I haven't written the second episode yet because I'm going to focus on one thing at a time, and I want to finish school before I focus on that. And do I have any last plans for Halo Machinimas? Yeah, I'm going to do a goodbye episode for the Insociables. Moving on. I already answered that. Cannibal Pizza, are you buying Battlefield Hardline? Are you excited for GTA? Oh, finally getting heists. Yeah, no, actually, I'm not getting Hardline. Mainly because I don't have many friends getting it, and it just seems like a reskin of Battlefield 4. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, if I want to play Battlefield, I'll just play Battlefield 4. Hardline there isn't enough new content to really justify spending $80 on it. And yes, I'm excited for heists because they're actually really fun to do. X Studios, I already answered that. Okay, Agent Iowa 86. What is your opinion about aim down the sights in Halo 5? I mean, I know I don't like 343 and all, but I don't see aim down sights as a problem. It's just a different aesthetic for aiming down your scope in previous Halo games. Apparently, it doesn't increase the reduction in spread or anything, and it doesn't limit your movement when you aim down the sights in other games. So it's just an aesthetic. It's fine. What happened to Halo Reach mods? Well, someone already answered the question for him. Trusty Snooze stopped making them. He made 10 updates or something, and then he was just like, okay, I'm done. Cody Shockley. What do you hope 343 does with Halo 5, and when do you plan on releasing GTA series? Well, I don't know. I've given up on 343, so I really don't care what they do with Halo 5. Okay, I should just get this out of the way. I am not a huge Halo fan, as people think me to be. I mean, yeah, I made videos with Halo because it was convenient, and the gameplay is fun, but I am in no way attached to the franchise of Halo. I'm not like, I've been playing Halo for 10 years, and I can't wait to play the next one. I have to spend $250 on the collector's edition. No, I bought the games because they were good, and as soon as they become bad, in my opinion, I'm just gonna stop buying them. I'm not like, oh well, if I want to be a true Halo fan, I have to buy all the games, whether they're good or bad. I'm not trying to start. Okay, yeah, maybe I'm trying to start an argument, but I don't really want to. I know that made no sense, but I just really had to get that out there. But I'm not looking for a comment war in my comment section later. I don't like Halo. I don't like 343, and maybe you do, and we'll just leave it at that. And when do I plan on releasing my GTA series? Sometime in the summer. Talcoman Candrift, what's Halo? And this guy answered, quite literally the best futuristic shooter ever produced. I suggest you give it a go, starting with Halo CE Anniversary. See, that is what I not feel about Halo. I don't think it's the greatest thing in the world, and I have to buy all their installments. So that's why I'm not buying Halo 5, because I don't think it's taking in the direction I want it to anymore. Next question. Let's see here. Moist showers or baths? Answer that. Do you happen to watch MLG montages? Are you pastafarian like myself, who worships a flying spaghetti monster and eats pasta every day? I'm not into the whole MLG scene, but back in Halo 3 days, I would watch a couple of those montages to see how crazy skilled people would be at the game, but not because I was like, oh, I like MLG, I want to be a pro. Like, no. But they had some entertaining montages. Moving on. Let's see what questions I've answered here. By Livid Coffee, will you make a machinima in MCC or not? Well, as I said, I sold it, so I don't see how that's possible. Next question. Why is this a question in the video? Blazing Hamster. Sorry, I really had to burp for like the past 10 minutes and just had to let it go. I don't know how to answer that. I've got nothing. Match Productions, are you part of BPS? No. What are your plans for Halo Machinima, Halo 5? I don't have any plans for more Halo Machinima. Are you going to film Machinima? Well, I don't know what you mean by that, but I'm going to film Machinima in GTA. Next question, are you planning to film any Machinimas in different games? Yeah, GTA 5. If you die in Canada, do you die in real life? I'm not sure. I'll get back to you on that when the time comes for me. If you don't hear back from me after I'm dead, then yes, you do die in real life. Can you finish this quote? I'm only 12 years old. Yeah, I figured that out really fast. Any tips for small machinima directors? Tips such as finding body actors and voice actors. When I started out, I kind of just went on a forum and just asked people to help me out for machinima, and people are like, yeah, I'll help you out, and didn't really get any more complicated beyond that. So if you need body actors or voice actors, just try doing that, or yeah, that's all I have to say. Next question. When is the next episode of Injustice coming out? You were great as Swift. Well, thank you. And the next episode is probably coming out in the summer. And that question was by Halo Archive. Next question. Sorry, like it's just showing me questions I've answered before, and I'm just trying to scroll through them. Echo 7, what would you do for a Klondike bar? Well, I would buy one if I thought it was great, but I don't recall what they really taste like. So I probably wouldn't do too much unless someone gave it for free, and I would just eat it. That's all. William Laterza, if you have sex with a prostitute against her own will, would it be considered rape or shoplifting? Well, I'm not sure. I'm leaning towards shoplifting, but it could be considered rape too. I'm not sure. Might want to consult your criminal code. Wow, criminal code is what I meant to say. Are you going to continue with the Insociables? Well, I've already answered this many times. I'm going to continue the last episode in the summer. FB Films, any advice for smaller channels how to grow? Are you Illuminati? Boom. Okay. Like I said, smaller channels don't do Halo versus, don't do Spartan versus Covenant. That is so, oh my god. Unless you're doing like a parody of it, that could maybe fly, but I'm so sick of like watching a machinima like of a subtitle saying like only headquarters, and then just like a table of Spartans just like, we have to kill the Covenant. Like, fuck's sake, I have had enough of those. I feel strongly about this. I cannot watch those anymore. Arbiter617, not so much a question, but talk about some of your most memorable moments from your YouTube machinima experience as a whole. The thing that comes to mind now is when I first released my first machinima ever, and I was on the Bungie forums, and people were like, wow, this is really amazing, and you're a prodigy at cinematography and all that, and that just blew me away. Mostly because because I didn't think I would get that such good reception, and secondly, I look back at it now and I think it's a pile of shit. So so I'm surprised in both ways. Yeah, that's one thing. I'd go into more, but time constraints. Okay. I think I answered that. Have you ever been to the United States of America? If you have, what state? If not, would you ever want to go to the States? I've not been to the States, and would I ever want to go? I mean, I'm not a huge travel fan, but if I were given like a free vacation trip to there, yeah, it wouldn't really matter what state. Maybe to visit some machinima friends, whatever states they're from. Next question. The ominous shark, dick size. Well, I've actually not done the whole ritual taking a measuring tape to my dick and measuring it. I just find that to be kind of weird, so I just never did that. But if I had to guess, I would say I'm about 4 inches, but some girls like it that thick, so I'm really not gonna complain. Next question. Tal Falcon, hello, Juan's Taco Shop, what would you like? Well, if it's a taco shop, I'd probably like some tacos. Laura Lewis, Q&A, how long have you worked on YouTube, and how long do you think you'll carry on for? Geez, I lost track, but I would say at least 4 or 5 years working on Machinima. And how long do I think I'll carry on for? I have no idea. I don't know what's gonna happen in my life from this point on. It's kind of scary, but it's also kind of like exciting. But I don't know if I'd be lying if I said that, because I'm kind of worried if I'll get the job I want as a police officer, and if I don't get that, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I'm going on a tangent here. But the answer is I'm not sure how long I'll carry on for. It really depends on my circumstances. The Revolver Project. Why aren't you doing for sub stuff? Oh, okay. I thought I was just reading that wrong, but that's just how it is. Why aren't you doing for sub stuff? Example, playing the Halo campaign with 3 subscribers, or playing GTA with subscribers. I do play GTA with subscribers. Halo campaign, I don't have MCC or Halo 3, so I can't really do any of that. Social Disaster, I think that's Chase. Do you have a boner? Surprisingly not right now, but I will get many of them later on today. Next question. Desk Studios, will you ever do another Halo Machinima? What are your thoughts on Halo 5, and will you buy it? How's progress on your GTA Machinima? And if you do in Canada, do you, well, okay. I'm just reading it word for word, and it's not good. And if you die in Canada, do you die in real life? Because we all know Canada is fake. Okay, Halo Machinima. I'm doing the goodbye episode for Unsociables. Beyond that, nothing in Halo. Thoughts on Halo 5? Not impressed. Not buying it. Sorry. 3430. You won't be getting my money, but you'll have other friends to get your money from. How's progress in GTA Machinima? Not really any progress at this point. I'm aiming to complete it in the summer. And if you die in Canada, do you die in real life? Like I said, I don't know. But if I die and I don't if I don't reply to you, it means I'm dead in real life. So that sucks. And no more bad machinimas for me. And I think those are all the questions. According to YouTube, those are all the questions. But their system was garbage. But I hope you enjoyed listening. And I hope you guys... I don't know where I'm going with this, to tell you the truth. But have a good day. And thank you for listening if you had the patience to listen to this all. Thank you. Bye-bye.